Now then, crew, and welcome back to the Andy Mechanic YouTube channel and episode 2 of the Polaris Ranger Gearbox Rebuild mini-series. I couldn't help myself. It's a Polaris, for those that didn't get the little personal joke going on there. In episode 1, we extracted the gearbox from the vehicle. No easy task whatsoever, to be perfectly honest. Found a few iffy bits in the workshop manual that we didn't need to do. We didn't need to remove that roll pin at the front, but we did because the manual said so. Anyway, you wouldn't need to do that for obvious reasons because you've seen how I do it. In the last video at the end, the 2 inner parts of the rear drive shafts were still seized into the gearbox, and it was quite painful getting those extracted, to be honest. Quite difficult, but I got them done in the end. I didn't film it, so I thought I'll just talk you through in episode 2 what I did to succeed. Let me show you. Right, roll the intro. Used.
You don't paint something without wiping.
Honestly. Okay, so we'll start at the gearbox, and that's the problem that we've been having. All that rust and grime in those splines was stopping the little circlips from retracting into their groove and the drive shaft popping out, as it said that they would do in the service manual. And this is what we've got left. So I called the customer and said, hey, look, we've tried the non-destructive methods and none of those worked. So what I did is, in situ obviously, these were on here, I could get my slit disc in and cut the heavy chunks off, get rid of some mass, so they were cut off, and then I welded on an adapter for my big slide hammer on there, look. Attached the slide hammer, got hold of Ben, because Ben's a lot stronger than I am, and I held the gearbox and Ben gave it all the beans, and finally they popped out. Yes, much swearing later. Now don't forget, I think the heat from the welding would have helped a little, and you've got the circlips there, look. Yeah, bastard things, aren't they? But they're out, which means we can now fit the new parts to the gearbox, and that's why you're here. Okay, now I've enrolled some help on episode 2. Craig, a good friend of mine, has done this job a couple of times, and he's here to talk me through what needs to be done. I don't want to make a mistake. I'm a little bit dubious about the service manual as well, so with his help, we can show you the right way of doing this repair. And don't forget, these gears, those dogs, that's what we suspect has failed. It's a common problem with reverse gear on this particular model on the Polaris vehicles. So you may well have this job to do at some point in the future as well. And of course, the plan is this video will be of help. If you don't, then you may also find it interesting and entertaining too. So hang in there, and Craig should be here any minute, and we'll get him in the workshop and we'll crack on. See you shortly. Ta-da! We have the Polaris expert on site.
Expert.
Very much so. Far more experty than me when it comes to Polarises. What is the plural of Polaris? If you had 2 Polaris quad bikes parked up, how would you say these are my Polarises bikes? Because Polaris is singular, right? It's bugging me. I don't know. Is it Polaris I or is it Polarises? I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, so Craig, we're going to pull this gearbox apart. Remember what to do?
No.
Well, we have got the service manual as well. We will keep referring to the service manual to see what's to do. So. Yes. Okay. Well, it's good enough for this job. I think it's slight. There is a variation because this has got turf mode, so it's got differential gears on the final crown wheel. In the manual, it hasn't. So there's definitely a discrepancy there. But I think everything else should be pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a quick look in the manual. See what it says the first step is. Craig will no doubt jump in and he'll start pulling bits apart And my job today is to slow Craig down and to try and follow the manual as best we can. But you're going to get to see the manual anyway, so you know you can do it that way if you want. Okay, let's crack on. Okie dokie, transmission disassembly. 1. Place transmission in a high gear before disassembly. Craig, can you organise that?
Huh?
Needs to be in high gear before disassembly, it says here.
Really?
Drain and properly dispose of the transmission. You've done that. Remove the bell crank nut 1 and bell crank 2. So 1, your eyesight's crap in it, so we'll go.
Oh, I got my.
We'll go a bit bigger. There we are. Look. So we've got to undo that bolt, that nut there, and remove the arm basically first. That's easy. And then remove the bell crank nut on that one, and then remove the E-clip 3, which retains the spring and flat washers. 4 and gear switch 5. Remove the switch. Right. That's enough for me to remember. Let's go and do that first.
I'll be sorry.
No. All right. So we've got to undo this nut here, right? Did you get?
It's 14.
It's a 14. No, this one fits. 13.
Which one? That one?
Yeah. So we're going to undo that. Here we go.
Yeah.
I need to find a box for the bits, don't I, really? I've got a box somewhere. So that, I take it that's splined. Looks like it's splined.
Here. There.
There we go.
It's got a step on it too.
She's coming. Slowly. Jeez. Good old Polaris. Nice snug fit. Everything on it didn't want to come off. Right, there we go. Okay, and I take it that's... Oh, there's a key spline.
Yeah.
So you can't get that wrong. That's good to know. Okay. And we've got to undo that little E-clip there. Look, so a flat screwdriver for that. I'll get a box. And a screwdriver's at the top.
Huh?
At the top. Right, no.
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
You'll learn my toolbox.
Yeah.
It's always weird using somebody else's tools, right? Always.
It's the same setup as what you use, because it's the same Tang tools.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And there's a spring washer as well. And then that switch should come out.
Yeah. And a washer.
Nice. And how's that driven, that switch? Is there a little tang on it?
Yeah, it's got a step.
Oh.
It's like,
There's a flat on the bar, is there? On the shaft? Okay. Right. So I think we've done those 2 steps, haven't we?
pretty much.
Yeah, back to the manual. Okay, so we've removed the E-clip that retains the spring and the flat washers, done that. Gear switch, remove the switch, done that. 5. Remove the selector cover bolts, 6, and remove the selector cover 7. Okay. So this aluminium cover is going to come off next. Spare one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just markets, we know the things are there too. Plates.
Oh, where was that one from? Was it on there?
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got a yellow pen.
Yep.
So you want a mark on there, and you want a mark on there, right?
Yep.
There we go. Good idea.
Yeah, because another one's
Like
putting
that.
that together and going, ooh.
And the bolts are all the same. Well, we've got video, don't forget. We've got video.
Yep, all the same length.
All the same length in the box. Now, do you want a magic hammer?
Hammer always sounds good.
There you go. It's probably not big enough for you, really, but anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I remember there's no leverage point on it either.
Now, one thing to bear in mind, don't feel pressurised by the camera, because I can do what's called editing.
Yeah. I'm just
So
looking
you,
at this
so you can
roll
take your
pin.
time.
I wonder if it's staggering on there. I can't quite. Oh, there you go.
You got it?
Yeah. It's moving, but. See down there?
Oh, that's just a pin to locate it into the casing,
There you
isn't
go.
it? There you go.
Oh, that shit will fly out. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so what have we got on the
Yeah,
inside
I
of
remember.
there? Let's just show the people. So we've got a little arm with a wheel on it.
Yep. There's also the spring.
how the hell does that drive off that cam? Because it just rotates round. Look.
Yeah, it rotates on there.
Yeah, but how's it driven? Should it not move round with it?
No.
Oh, there we are. Look, sorry, the quadrant.
Yeah,
so that's your detent. That's only a detent.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then there's that spring.
Yeah, it sits on there.
Sits on that little tine just there. Look.
Yeah.
That's the one. Got you. Okay, that's cool. Right, pop that in your box.
Because all it does is lines these splines up.
Right. Yeah, we failed. That's first fail. So you should put it in high ratio before you do this.
I don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah, not really. As long as it's lined up when it goes back together, that's the important thing.
You could actually do that if you wanted to anyway. That's mainly just line those two dots up.
Yeah, we'll come to that when we come to do the reassembly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so does any more of this come out at this point in time?
And it's also got a...
Oh, it's key splined as well?
Yep.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Just going to be which way it goes, but it's pretty easy.
So it's shouldered down, is it, on that?
Yep.
Yeah, and plus, has it got any marks on it? No. So
No, it's just...
Yeah, so just shoulder down. Okay, cool. Pop that in the box. Big pile of bits. Do you want some long nose pliers? Oh, you got it. Cool. And that'll be key spline as well, isn't it? Yeah, I can see that. And again, shoulder. Is there a washer under? No, it's
no.
But that's the one you got to align, isn't it? So it's got a mark on there. So it's marked to the top. Okay. In the box.
Same thing.
Same on that one. Cool. Excellent. I'll get you a rag. Right. So that's now empty. Okay, let's head back to the service manual and see what's next. Okie dokie. Where do we get to? Okay. I like the way you're reading this off my shoulders. That's brilliant. Okay. Remove the sensor cover bolts. Done all that. Notice removal can be aided by using your thumbs to press in on the shafts while pulling out the cover with your fingers. Well, we used the magic hammer for that, didn't we? So we're all good there. So that's a diagram of all the internal components, which we've already removed. 7. Remove the detent star. Done that. Note the detent star fits onto the spline shaft with the raised edge facing outwards for reassembly. We'll cover that when we come to put it together. I think that's the end of the page on that side. It is. So we'll go across here. Coming down, scrolling down. Okay, 8. Remove the spacer. 10. Didn't we have a spacer?
Nope.
There isn't a 10 on there anyway, is there? So, is there a 10 on this side?
It shows it.
10. Oh, there, look. Little spacer. We didn't have that spacer. So again, a slight variation with our machine. Okay. 9. Remove the shift shaft. 11. Detent pawl and the shift selector gears. We've done all that already, haven't we now?
Yep.
Okay. Remove the O-rings. 15 from each shaft and discard. Use new O-rings upon assembly. We're going to do that, aren't we, Craig? Okay. So the O-rings are they still in the casing, aren't they? I think.
Well.
Maybe not. We'll have a look.
Yeah.
Remove all the transmission case bolts. Oh, that's an easy one. Using suitable pry bars. We've got plenty of pry bars. Remove the cover using the designated pry points indicated by the black arrows in the illustration. So we'll show you those on the video. So easy job now. That's all you had to do was remove those quadrants, and now we can start to actually split the casing, right? Okay, let's go and do that. Sounds interesting. Good to go. Yeah, we're rolling. We're good to go. I feel like a camera person today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah, you've got another one around here that you can get. Perfect. So we'll have those. Right. So we spin it round a bit. There we go. To the dark side.
That's it.
Oh, they're close together, aren't they? Those?
Yeah.
Well, yep. I'll come in again. Any more for any more? I think we're there, aren't we?
Doesn't appear to be.
Yeah, you don't want to miss any.
Nah.
That's always a rookie mistake, isn't it? Okay, so pry bar points. We've got one here.
What good ones, though?
They are, actually. Let's hope we don't break the casting. And we've got one right down here in with all the oil and crap.
Right.
So we've got one there. That's pretty fragile by the looks of it.
Yep.
Okay. Right. We need a pry bar, please.
Is this a pry bar?
It is, yeah. So it's a heel bar. It's very, very... Oh, come on. It might be enough. It might be enough.
That will be.
Because it works quite well. So
I don't think they have dowels in these things.
let's just give it a go. I might just... In fact, you make a start. I'm going to put the camera airborne so we don't get all the... Because the bench bounces around a bit. So this particular model has got a handbrake, a park brake, coming off one of the shafts. This is not in that particular service manual. So I imagine there must be some models out there that don't have a handbrake.
No, the later model ones, some of the later model ones don't.
They have, what is it, a pole inside the gearbox? Right, okay. Okay, buzz that off then, Craig. We'll have to just wing this one because I haven't done this bit before. Right, you can stick that in the same box again. Is that it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Tiny little disc brake, isn't it? Okay, so now we should be able to split that gearbox. If I come around this side, because we're still rolling, and if I have this pry bar, I'll have the bigger one. How's that?
Yeah.
And we'll just see if we can ease it up. If I hold it and you have a go at your side.
So we always look again.
Yeah, all the bolts are off this side. I mean, it's going to be glued together basically with the stick. So that's
I
what.
don't think there's anything on the other side.
That's what we're fighting at the moment, I think.
Need a big strong bar.
Do you want to try that one? While I try and hold it. I'll let you break the casing.
That's okay. No.
I've got a bigger one.
Yeah.
Do you want a bigger one?
Yeah.
You do?
And then,
hang on then. And then we can break it properly, right? Right. Snap on. Snap on, snap off. That's it.
oh yeah.
There you go.
Now we're talking.
Okie dokie. Jeez.
Just likes to slide out, doesn't it?
Okay. You got it?
Yep.
Good man. Oh yeah.
Always things because they've got such a big gap in them.
Yes. Yeah, we could put a piece of flat plate.
There we go.
Oh yeah, she just popped. Try this side.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gentle persuasion. Yeah.
There we go. Right, I'll let you do the honours. Ooh, look at that. Gearbox of many gears. Oh, there's your chain. Little tiny chain, look. Is that the same as the other one that you pulled apart, or is it smaller?
Same model.
Same. Right. Right, we'll get the camera put back in the tripod and we'll get this lot ripped out. But first, we need to read the manual. Okay, well, carrying on. We've done 11. We've removed the casing. Caution. Do not pry the case sealing surfaces. Well, we didn't, because that would damage the... Well, you'd get oil leaks, wouldn't you, really, Craig, wouldn't you, if you did that?
That's why I had the pry points.
That would be a rookie mistake. Sticking a screwdriver in.
Yeah.
It's very tempting, but you can't do it. Okay. Number 12. Lift up the shift shaft rail, 16. There, look.
Yeah.
And move the rail assembly rearwards towards the shift fork pins, 17. Which is there, look. So this shaft has to come that way.
Yep.
To be removed from the shift shaft drum, 18. So it's going to pull out from the shift shaft drum. Remove the shift drum from the transmission housing. Okay, let's go and do that.
Yeah.
All right, Craig. So you remember what we need to do?
Yeah.
Off we go.
Says in the book probably, but
So we're pulling out the selector drum now, are we?
yeah.
There we go. Right, bottom of the box. Nice. Okay.
Right.
So what do we need to pull the whole cluster out in one lump, but let's we've done that, so let's go and check the manual now.
Yep.
And see what's next. Okay, so selector drum and shift shaft and selector forks are now out. 13, remove the shift shaft rail. Done that, done that, done that, done that. We're steaming ahead. 14, remove the rear output shaft assembly. So that's what I call the crown wheel, right?
Yeah, ours is different to that. Ours got a different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger, but
19, by lifting underneath the gear or by tapping the shaft from the opposite side. Okay, that's going to be dead again. Let's go and do that.
Yeah.
I wonder if...
It's almost out, but there we go. There we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Almost.
It's going to fight you all the way. Whoa, that is a tight fit, but well done. Good job. So we've got here, with this having the turf mode, we've got the engagement mechanism to lock essentially what's called the differential gears to drive both wheels either together or separately. If you're in turf mode, obviously you've got differential action. If you're in normal four-wheel drive, then it'll be locked, won't it? Yeah, there's loads of little, what do you call those? Well, they're just differential gears, aren't they?
Yes.
Inside, like a normal diff for a car, really.
Like a spider gear.
Spider gear, that's the ones. Spider gears. Okay, so that's out. It's still balancing. Do we need to take this bit out or not?
It'll just slide out.
Okay. We could probably leave it in situ though, can't we? Wow, is that all just these two little lugs that it runs on?
Yep.
They are fragile, aren't they? Holy crap. Okay, well, I'll take it out for now. There we go, pop it in the box. It's only going to fall out anyway. We can leave that bit in place though, can't we? So that's where
that stays here.
So that solenoid that I took off, all that does is push that like that, doesn't it? That's all it's doing. Interesting. Okay, right. That's out. Let's go and check the manual, see what's next. Okay, so that has been removed. I think in the correct manual for the turf mode gearbox, I think that shaft would have to come out as well, wouldn't it? Which means you've got to disassemble this piece to get it out, but properly. We managed. It was a bit tight, but
out easy.
okay. So scrolling up.
Ah, I see what holds it in.
Yeah.
Allen keys.
There were 3 little Allen screws at the bottom that will hold the bearing in. Okay, so 15. Remove the input shaft 20, gear cluster assembly 21, and idler gear shaft assembly 22. So all these 3 shafts, including the one with the chain on, from the transmission housing by pulling both assemblies straight up. So all 3 shafts come out in one go. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, Craig. So the manual says we should be able to remove all these 3 shafts as one unit, basically.
Yeah.
This is where you need 3 arms.
Yeah. It's the middle one that's going to be the tight one, I think. If I remember. Yeah. So I've got to push this one up.
Okay,
You're going to take that one out first.
Way, there we go. Right, he's out.
Yep.
On the bench. Okay.
Easy.
Now, so this shaft can stay in situ. This was the troublesome shaft that we couldn't get out before.
Yep.
So that can stay in place.
That's right.
Excellent. So we've pretty much finished
That.
in the casing, haven't we now?
Yep.
So this can go somewhere at the back of the bench, and then we'll take a look and see if we can locate that reverse gear and get it off the shaft, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, they are successfully extracted. Well done, Craig. Professional as always. Place the gear cluster assembly on a clean surface, or a 10 tools mat in our case. If disassembly is required, refer to gear cluster disassembly. Where's that in the manual? Oh, here you go. Look, if we had to get that shaft out, use a 5mm Allen wrench or Allen key.
Yeah, we don't need to take that.
We don't need to take it out though, do we? But if you were stripping the gearbox completely, that's what you need to do. Remove those 4 bolts, which you've now got access to, which is good. Very tight though, getting them out, isn't it? Otherwise. Okay, gear cluster disassembly, that's what we need. So over this side, transmission, here we go. 19, remove the bearing from the reverse shaft using a bearing puller. Remove the retaining ring and slide the washers, high gear, and needle bearing off the reverse shaft. You all good with that?
Yep.
We made a mistake. So we thought originally this gear... Sorry, Craig. No, we worked together on this. It's all right. We'll take the blame together. So we thought originally that this gear was the reverse, but it isn't. Okay, we jumped to conclusions when we saw the wear on there. It's not ideal, and if you were doing a long-term repair, I think you'd be replacing that way you're in. To be honest.
Yeah. The last one did had the same wear on it, actually.
Oh, it did. And it didn't have any problems engaging for us, did it? This one. No. So the reverse gear is the one that runs on the chain. I thought that was the case, but anyway, I wasn't going to say anything.
Probably read the service manual, eh?
We should read the service manual, shouldn't we? So we've got a replacement one of these, the slider, and we've got a new one of these gears, which is, as you can see, it's that one there. And the giveaway is it's got the straight teeth for the chain, the silent chain, as Polaris call it. So we need to pull this bearing, pull those off, and then we get to the prize, right? No?
No, you got to take the chain off. Still got to take the chain off, of course.
We've got to split the chain.
Oh, no, it's got to take it off, but it's a bit of a jump.
Bit of a jiggling motion, is it? Okay, all right. So we've still got to pull the bearing off first, though, right? Okay. Let's do some pulling. Right, so we're going to need to get that on there. So it's going to be many hands again.
Yeah, they are a pain, aren't they, sometimes?
Yeah, give us lots of slack. Now, would it be better to stand the whole thing up? Should we try that? That'd be a bit easier to keep the legs in place. If I hold these two, you do that one. Let me just make sure we're still on camera. Hang on. You got it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we need to go up a little bit. Wait, I need more bench. There we go. Okay, we're rolling. All right, so we need something to go on there. 14, do you think? What do you reckon? We're going to use an impact wrench on it.
Hey?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Impact gun. Well, it means it makes it easier to hold everything, doesn't it? That's the thing. It just shocks it.
Yep.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah, mate. Go the right way.
Are you ready? Just move your hand a bit. Perfect. Almost professional. Almost professional. Right, there's your bearing. Don't lose that. Don't know. It should sit straight, shouldn't it? Really, unless something's bent. Or maybe we're not quite triangular. That's probably. You're bleeding again, mate. You're bleeding again. So that one would need to go that way a bit, I think.
Yeah, it's in too far under a bearing, isn't it? Oh, you know what's sitting on? Sitting on the rollers inside the bearing.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's not a lot we can do about that. You ready?
Yep.
There we go. No damage whatsoever.
Easy.
Let's hope. Okay. Get rid of the new part for now. Right, Craig, over to you. So that can come off. We need some circlip pliers now, don't we? Big ones.
That's mint.
Big circlip pliers.
It's all sharp edge.
Yeah, they don't look too bad, do they? Okay. Come on, circuit pliers. Don't break on me now.
A lot of tension on those ones, eh?
Yeah. And they're not the biggest circlip pliers either. Right. You know about circlips? Of course you do. There's a sharp edge. The sharp edge.
And a round edge.
That's the one.
Cool. A lot of people don't, though.
They don't. They just got a circlip, stick it on, and then it pings off later on under tension, doesn't it? So that should just slide off now.
Took that bearing off, and we actually don't have to actually.
Right, so I want that bearing off as well then. That's easy. We've got a nice little puller for that. It seems to be working well. So pop that back on to give us some clearance. There we go. With our many hands, we will put this on. Oh, hang on. What?
I'll just cover you in blood.
Oh no! Little puller's falling apart. God damn it.
What about your maintenance skills? Hey,
Maintenance, mate, maintenance. I thought she was a bit loose.
ran the wrong way.
Give over. As long as it works. We don't worry about that kind of stuff.
I thought you were fussy.
Right, let's just make sure they're... It was going to fall off on that one as well. Jeez, how are these all doing? That's probably why she was a bit hard to line up.
Look at this.
Yeah. They should be nylox. To be fair, in my I'll upgrade them to nylox after this video. How's that?
Well, that'll be another.
Yes.
And you told me in
pull it upgrade. There you go.
Yeah.
Fancy not using nylox on it. What the hell?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
It is a bit odd. We need to remember which bearing's which as well. Otherwise, we'll be pressing the wrong bearings on the shaft. Knowing us.
I think those two are the same anyway.
Right. So a bit more on there, I think. There you go. Have another leg. Have another leg. Oh, that's a bit tight. Jeez. Yep. No wonder they were loose. There you go. Right. We need to go across to you. There we are. Right. Lift her up a bit. Right, we're in.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Pull straight now.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Right, you ready?
Yep.
I'm going in.
Always ready.
Always ready. Nice. Never fails, this little boy. Well, it does actually in our curse, but...
633.
So you remember where all these bearings go? Or is it the same?
Yep.
Same?
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Perfect.
Easy.
Okay, so we can move that, take that gear off now. And is that high? That must be high, right?
Yep. One of them.
One of them, yeah.
Shield there.
Okay.
Clip.
Clip, yep. Stack them all up. Okay, so we've got a needle roller there to extract as well. Mind your hand.
Yep.
Coming through. Stick him on there, or in there. Yeah. And this is the jiggly bit, right?
Yes.
That's the one. Get it off the big gear.
Easy.
Perfect.
Fellas.
Good job. I've got a nice clean bench, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Maybe a little bit high. Or I'm not that short.
Well, you stood in a hole. Right, I think we should go and check the manual. I think we're at manual point.
Yes.
Let's go and have a look. Okie dokie. Right, where do we get to? What have we done? Reverse shaft. I think we've done that. Remove the retaining ring, washer, needle bearing and sprocket from the reverse shaft. We've done that. Tilt the two shafts towards you to remove the silent chain. Done that. Silent chain is off. I like the way they call it a silent chain. It's just a chain. God damn it. 23. If necessary, disassemble the other end of the reverse shaft,
which we should have done to start with.
Remove the bearing, engagement dog, retaining ring, washer, low gear 12, and the needle bearing 13 from the reverse shaft. Okay, that's fine. Yep. We can do that.
Yep.
Right, Craig, what do you reckon?
That end.
That end now. Oh, that looks even beefier. These little, look at how small they are. I think we're pushing the boundaries of this pair, but I have broken a few of them.
They never last long.
They don't.
There's so much tension on them when you're trying to undo things. Easy.
What a pro. Well, not really. Okay, so
sound good.
We'll have that off there. You've got a little washer.
Another bearing.
Okay, so we'll have that. We'll stick him on there.
Another washer from the other side.
Right, so we'll stick that through there. There he is. Okay. Let's pop that over here. Right, that's on the bench out of the way. Oh, another one. Jeez, we're really pushing the boundaries here, aren't we? It's a lot easier with two people, though. It really is. I appreciate you coming down doing this with me. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Look at that. Okay, got that.
Sharp edge.
Yeah. Mind that's sharp on both sides. It's rounded there.
Yeah, but to me it should be on that side.
You think somebody else has been in this?
I don't know. Sharp edge should be towards the gear.
Where the thrust is?
Yeah, which it wasn't.
Okay. Right.
It's done a few cases. I think this already has had a gear reverse done before.
Has it?
Yes, I remember the customer saying it had already been done. Look at those lovely gears.
Bloody awesome, eh? Okay. So that's got to lift off. But that's not reverse side, is it?
No, that's the other side I showed. It was a little bit.
Yeah, with a bit of wear on it. Okay. But this side doesn't look too bad, but the gear looks bad.
It actually goes both. Goes the same way. Doesn't matter which way the gear actually goes.
But it was that way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that well? I wonder if somebody's flipped it around when they rebuilt it last time then.
Well, you never know.
Bizarre, isn't it, eh? Bizarre. But that is quite rounded, but we're replacing that, so that's all right.
Yep.
Okay.
And funny, that one's side's mint.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. It's just
Look
weird,
how,
isn't it?
that was a square edge. Look how worn that is.
Click, 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 click. No wonder it was clicking.
Yeah.
God damn it. And the offset's the same, both sides?
Yep. It's identical.
It does look identical, doesn't it? But that's good to know. Okay. So you can, if that gets worn out on reverse, you could choose whether to have forward drive or reverse, couldn't you? Okay, we've got another circlip to take off. So that circlip wants to go with that, doesn't it?
Yep.
They're all smaller. I've got these, but I'll have to use them in
Oh,
reverse
yeah, it's
action.
worn, eh? Look at the edge of that. It's round.
Well, they've done a bit of work, to be fair. I've only got these, but these are the opposite ones, so I'll have to manually see if I've got strong enough arms to do it. Probably not these days.
Get it out enough.
Jeez, you just rotate it round a bit so I can do it like that. God, oh, we're up. Should we go again?
That's almost up. There you go.
You got it? Shall I go one more and see if we can get it? You keep your screwdriver in.
Here.
Hang on. I don't want the other one coming down. Things we have to do, eh?
Yep. Now use these ones.
Just ease it up. Whoa, that was a close call. What do you reckon?
Let's run the wrong way again. Sharp. It's not round side down.
I give up in this world, honestly. Right, that's the prize.
Washer.
Yep, get a free washer. Okay, cool. So we need the new one now, don't we? We can drop it straight on with a bit of oil, maybe. I'll get you some oil. There we are. There's your new one.
Yeah.
Wow,
Two round
look
of
at,
edges.
look at that. I mean, it was...
And the dog's not even worn. It runs against.
These are almost identical, aren't they? And it should just be chamfered on this side.
Yeah.
Wow, there's no wonder it really wouldn't engage reverse. You could just get it every now and again,
Yep.
but it was hard work. Well, that's definitely the problem. And this, you say this is quite common to these machines.
Oh, yeah.
And given the fact this is, he says, probably already had that replaced.
But they never
once
modified
already.
the gear. You'd think they'd have it so this is cut back, so when it grabs, it pulls
It locks.
together.
Yeah, it locks in. Yeah, well, it's what they call undercut, isn't it? When you undercut.
Yes.
That. Yeah.
I thought about getting them done, but
Well, yeah, and the metal looks pretty monkey. It looks almost like a stamped gear. Doesn't look like it's, you know how they machine them properly, but this is actually stamped in a mould. It's sort of crushed together. I think I could be wrong. Pretty poor quality, to be honest. I mean, look at the finish on it. It's just shit.
yeah.
Okay. Well, before we forget where everything goes, we should start putting it back together, right?
Yep.
Okay. There's no need to go to the manual anymore because, well, it's just reverse procedure, right?
Right.
And you know where it all goes.
Yeah. In theory.
Right, bit of oil coming up. You ready?
Yeah,
Do you want some gloves? Are you okay?
Gloves?
Sorry.
Come on.
I'm swearing at you again.
Yes. My staff wear gloves. I don't.
There you go. That'll be enough, won't it? Okay. So now we've got a shim to go on, our little washer.
Yep.
Stick him on there.
And circle around the right way.
Oh man, right. So the thrust is going to be going that way.
Yep. Round side.
So you want the sharp edge outwards?
Yep. Round side down.
Round side down. That's, you want to verify that's the sharp edge?
No, it's the round edge.
But that feels more round on the inside, which is the bit that's doing the work.
Hold it. Yeah, but it's going to be... No, it needs to be
You choose.
that way.
That way? Okay. Right. Should we risk it with these ones again?
It'll go this time.
It might go
Easy.
on, mate. Easy
Yeah.
enough, won't it? Okay, you ready? Needs to go a bit further down, doesn't it? How's that?
Beautiful.
Looks good to me. Perfect. Let's just chuck a bit more oil on there because oil's cheap. Nice. Right, Craig, what's next?
Dog.
Stick him on, and you're happy with that?
Yep.
It's definitely the right way up?
Yeah.
You sure of that?
Yep, we'll go both ways.
Goes both ways. Okay, and then what do we need?
Then we've got a clip.
Are these both the same?
Yep.
Okay, this one then.
Yep. Yeah,
And you want it
way up.
And you want it that way. I'm going to let you do that. You choose.
So we're going up against the gear, aren't we? Yeah, I feel like. That way.
That way. Okay, she's going on.
Sweet. It's good.
Cool.
Then we've got a washer.
And there was definitely no shim.
See,
there was
the
no
washer
shim,
has a sharp edge on it too. the
doesn't
shim.
it? Yeah. And there was no washer on that side of the circlet,
No.
was there? No.
No.
So we'll pop them on there.
Bearing.
Needle roller bearing.
Oil.
We'll chuck some oil on there.
Got plenty on anyway, but
There you go. That'll be enough. Oil, yeah. I don't have lots of oil here, you know. Right. And the gear and another little washer, yeah?
yep.
Okay. We've got one more.
At least that one will run the right way. Yeah. Look on the weir on it.
Well, you know, the law of averages, if you just throw it together, you're going to get one or two, right, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. And I mean, normally, if you were doing a by-the-book rebuild, I would replace all of these circlets
Yep.
during the rebuild, right? But we're not doing a full rebuild, we're just doing a repair.
They got plenty of tension on there, as you can see.
Yeah, and it was nice to see them go back on with a bit less struggle. So now we've got a bearing to put on there, right?
Yep.
So, remember which one that was?
Well, we need to put a bit.
Made in China.
Of course, that.
What the hell?
Like I was telling you about the clutches on them.
Look at that! Made in China! It's ridiculous.
Proudly American made.
Well, yeah. Hey, but I tell you what, there'll be some big import taxes now on the parts, won't there? All these tariffs and stuff that are coming in. Okay, so grab yourself a bearing.
We need to move the bearing to get the chain on, didn't we?
You want to put the chain on next, don't you?
I think so. Then we've got enough movement.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So chain goes onto that one. That'll go somewhere. That's scrap. Let's get rid of that.
Yep.
That's scrap. Let's get rid of that before we get confused. Right,
Maybe we
Craig.
should give that bit of a buff first. While we've got it out. Get the rust off there. That's where that clutch was.
It was. I was going to do it in the lathe actually. That was the problem earlier on. Look
you
at
couldn't
the
get
rust.
that
Took
clutch
me
part out.
ages. Ages.
All right, Andy, you go sort that out.
Excellent. Right, to the lathe.
And for everyone out there, it's a message from Tall Girl Holly.
Hey guys, Tall Girl Holly here. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you next time.
Let's see how that is. Don't worry, it's not my hanky one.
Oh, mate, I'm not worried. That'll do, won't it? We don't want to go too far. We don't think it's going to loose, do we?
That's mint.
Have you got a lathe?
Yes.
Good. What?
Yeah.
Do you know what make yours is?
No, it was my dad's one.
Is that at home?
The one. No, it's at work.
Is it? I'll have to
Yeah.
look sometime.
Yeah.
You've got to have a lathe, haven't you? They're just
It's been
mint.
handy, eh?
Oh, this
Data motors and all sorts.
I've only had this, yes, for doing the commutators,
Yep.
just clean them up. Right, said
We did
Fred.
make quite a few bushes and bits and pieces that are missing half the time. All misplaced.
There you go.
Yep.
Done. Right, Craig, chain on, shaft's all cleaned up, so we should be good to go.
Actually.
I think it goes on the big gear last, doesn't it, from memory? That's how you took it off. If I hold that for you. Oh, hang on, we're off.
That's right. I think it's
There you go, I've got it. I'm holding that one on for you. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so what's next?
we've still got some on this side.
We've still got some bits, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need
We've got this
some.
one.
Yeah, I don't think that goes on next.
That's last.
That's last.
So we've got this gear, the circlip.
Okay, so circlip's going to go on the outside.
Yep.
So we need a bit of oil first, don't we?
Yep.
And we've got a shim as well. So I imagine the shim's going to go on the inside.
Yes.
It's going to go on first. Right. So.
No, because that'd be the way that we pulled it off.
Ah, yes, but I might have just stacked it up the wrong side. Because you don't want the bearing running
Yeah,
into
you
there,
must.
do you?
Yeah. Yep.
I think so. We'll have to double check.
The outside.
Yeah, but the dogs go on that way, don't they?
Yep. This ends up being the handbrake.
There we go.
Yep.
Do you think?
Yep.
We've still got a circlip to go on. So do you reckon?
There's a shim missing.
Well, that must be the shim then.
That was, yeah,
That
because
must
it's the
be
way
the
it pulled
shim.
it off, eh? Yep.
You were right.
That's what I said, eh?
You were right. You were right. The chain's
Go on,
dropped
chain.
off. It's an arsehole, isn't it? Right. Who put a chain in a gearbox like this?
Polaris.
Polaris. You on?
Yeah.
Okay. Once this is on, it holds it in place, doesn't it? Keeps tension. Right, there we go. Put your shim on then. Give you a bit more oil. Blub, 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 blub. Yeah. And now you choose which way around you want the circlip. Okay. Probably sideways on, I think would be easier for me. Okay. We're going in. You ready?
Yep. Some muscle into it.
Well, I can, but I just don't want to carry circlip pliers. There we go. Happy?
Nope, it's not on there yet.
Why does it have a secondary groove? What the hell? How's that?
That's better.
Should we give it a push with a little screwdriver? Just make sure it's all the way in.
Yeah, no. Just see if it turns.
Just double check.
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so next is that.
Yep.
Has to be that way around because. So what do these key onto then?
That's for the handbrake inside the down underneath, inside the casing.
But the handbrake's external.
Park. It's got a park.
Oh, it's got a
and
park
a handbrake.
and a handbrake.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The later model
right.
ones don't actually have the handbrake, just got the park.
Is that right? Holy crap.
Well, around the other way.
Yeah, yeah. So is that it? That's ready to go back now in
Yep.
the casing.
Apart from the bearing.
Apart from the bearing.
2 bearings.
2 bearings. 3 bearings. We took 3 bearings
Yep,
off.
3. We've got 3 sitting in here.
Okay. So are we just going to tap those on, or are we going to press them on?
Tap.
Tappy tap tap, I think, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bugger.
You'd have to do, because you're not going to get all this paraphernalia in your
Yeah.
press very well, are you?
Yeah.
We can do. Yeah, we'll put that back on later on. We can do that one, and I've got you a socket there. Look,
Yeah.
and Magic Hammer, because Magic Hammer does a great job. If I hold that, you can tap that on. Sounding pretty. I've checked it. It does go over.
Does it?
I think that's all the way down.
Sounds solid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound. I think there's a shoulder down there, so we're good there. Okay, give him a good little wipe. Now this one we'll have to do over the side of the bench a bit, I think. So we can turn that around like that. There you go. There we go. That got it home, didn't it?
Sweet.
Right, let's get this last one on. So I'll pop that over the bench like that. You pop that piece back on. Right way around, yep. Happy with that?
Yep.
Okay. A little bit high at this end. Nice. Perfect. Give him a wipe. Nice. So that's all ready now to go in the casing. Okay, it's seal time. Just couldn't resist, sorry. Just before we start the seals, part numbers, the correct part numbers. Fancy us getting it wrong and think we had the wrong parts. What we like. Man, you're not going to read that on the camera, but anyway, we'll try. There you go. You have to zoom in. That's one of the gears. This one's slightly better. That's the other one there, look. Okay, that's the reverse gear and the dog slider thing. And we've got 4 seals to replace. So that's the blue one. What shaft is that? Is that the output? No.
Yep.
Output. Yes,
yep.
Input from the secondary sheave, right?
Yep.
Yes. So that's that blue one there. That's the part number. It's always very important to put the part numbers on the videos for people. There you go. And we've got 2. These are the 2 that sit behind the outputs to the drive shafts, right?
CVs.
So there should be 2 of these. They're both the same by the looks of it. There you go. Focused. Good job, camera. So that's both of those. I think they are both the same part number. 525. Yes, they're the same. So 2 of those you'll need. And then we've got one little seal here.
It's for the selector.
Which is for the selector. There we are, look. Okay, blue again. And that's the part number for that one. Okay. Now, one of the seals... No?
Nah.
What's it for?
It's for the shaft for the handbrake.
Oh, handbrake shaft.
Just a little disc brake thing.
Little disc brake thing. There you go, look. We're learning, okay? We're learning. But we're going to rectify any errors on the fly. We're good like that. Okay, now this larger blue seal, you want to install that now before we put the shafts in?
Definitely, because it's
We're going to pop all the seals out now, but we'll install the other 3 seals once the gearbox is back together. Okay, that's the way Craig likes to do it, so we'll do that because Craig's got way more knowledge. And bearing in mind, he is the Polaris expert, don't forget.
yeah.
Right, let's crack on.
Good enough.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
So you want a punch?
I'll go on.
You got one?
Yeah, don't know where to put it. That's over there.
Over there? Right. Oh yeah, well spotted. So you're working your way around my toolbox now, aren't you? Pretty good. Right, there you go. One of those. If I steady that for you, which one do you want to go for first? That one. Okay, that's pretty much where I can hold it.
We've got a dent in it from where it's been hammered in.
Oh yeah. Not me. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? That practically fell out.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They are super easy to get out, aren't they? Is that it for that casing?
Yep.
I think it is, isn't it? Right, I'll get the other casing. And that'll be the last one, right?
Yeah, this is...
Oh. Geez, that feels a lot more solid. Okay,
That's
cool.
the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right, so which is the one we want to fit now?
That one.
That one we've just done, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to flip the whole thing over, right?
Yep. Yeah, because that'll touch the ground and it should sit on there in theory.
Right, yeah, give it a proper wipe. Okay, can you hold that for a second just while I check the camera?
Yep.
I think we should be good. Yeah, bang on. Look at that. What a pro. Okay, so
That one.
that one there.
Yep.
32345. Sorry, 3234351 is the part number.
It's got a good chamfer on there.
Yeah, to lead it in.
No, I shouldn't wreck it.
Right, you put in dry, a bit of grease.
Nah, I just put them dry.
Dry. It's
Yeah.
that way around, isn't it? Or am I wrong? That way around.
That way.
Andy was wrong. It only goes in one way, doesn't it?
It's
Obviously.
actually rubber.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay, so what do you want? A big socket or a flat plate? Do you want like a piece of metal
Just a
to go
plate,
on there?
yeah.
Flat plate?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got something that might do the trick. And that should do your trick. It's not too big. It should fit in between those. How about that?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. Can you see from there, right?
Nah, that's all right. That's what they do.
They're always going to kink over, right?
Yeah. I'll try and get in between those plates now so it's lower.
Well, you can do this, look. Hang on. Is that going to work like that?
There you go.
She's in.
Yep.
Sounded pretty hard with that.
Right.
Okay, so we can flip this one back over.
Yep.
Now we're going to be really careful with that seal now.
Clean it out too.
Yeah, and we've got a gasket to do as well.
Yeah.
Clean all the gasket stuff up. So careful how that sits on the wood. We don't want to sit on the seal now, do we?
No, that's way over here.
Right, cool. Okay, looks like we've got some cleaning up to do.
Yeah.
So if I give you a blade.
There's a bit of reverse gears in there. Lovely.
Oh, yeah, nice. I'll give you a blade. You can do this side, and I'll do the other side, yeah?
Yep. One thing I do like about these, they've got a nailed edge compared to a flat. So
All right.
it gets the sealant stays in better than just a straight smooth.
Yes, I can see that.
That's a lot better idea.
Almost like rough machined, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't get it all out, of course, because of it, but
Do you do the back blading technique?
yeah,
Cuts down on the chance of digging in, doesn't it?
that's right.
Some time later.
This wasn't too bad this side.
Well, I did a good job cleaning it up, you know.
Well, you can take your time.
I did take my time. I don't mind taking my time.
No.
Jeez, that's all the rust, isn't it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
All the water and shit goes in there, eh?
It does.
I mean, all the water and stuff goes in there.
Yeah. So all these three have to go in together.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I hang on to that. You hang on to those two. Now, do you want some grease on the shaft?
Yep.
To go through the seal? Right. We'll go and find some grease. Got some over here somewhere. Okie dokie. I'm greasing. That's more than enough, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Far too.
There you go. Okay, right, you want that. So this one goes in that way around.
think you're going to go in between gears, eh?
You keep an eye on that seal. Is that right? I can't see that big gear from here.
That goes in here, I think. In between,
In
isn't it?
there, there we go.
Does it or not? I think so.
It has to mesh onto something, doesn't it?
We'll soon see.
Well, that's the same level as that. Looking promising, isn't it? God, we're good, aren't we? Look at that. You'd think we've done this before, wouldn't you?
We have.
Well, you have. I haven't. Right.
I did by myself too. I don't think I did that.
Keep that out of mesh and we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next job is to get
This
that one in. That's going to be a real jiggle, isn't it? Okay, let me move the camera so people can see what's going on, because it's going to be a pain in the ass.
You have to edit swear words.
I think there'll be lots of editing coming up very shortly. Right, boss, you're in charge. What's the plan? I think I had to try and lift this up a little bit, didn't I?
Actually, give me your pen.
Pen?
Yep.
Yellow pen.
Just a paint pen.
Paint pen coming up.
Just so you can see the dog roundabout.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea. So you're going to got to align those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Assuming you can actually get it in.
I think, did we go this way and did we today? Oh, that's almost there, look at that.
I'm going to grab the camera and show the people the problem.
Hi.
I'm just going to grab the camera.
Let's see. Yeah, I see.
So sorry, Craig. So the problem is just here, look, trying to get over those dogs on that ring gear. It's just a bit of a pain. But it came out, didn't it? Do you want me to stop the camera for a minute?
this off camera.
We're both thinking the same thing here. Look, it's done. That one. There you go. Fingers. Special tool 36B, flat bladed screwdriver.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got to engage that now into those slots.
Yes.
And into mesh at the same time. So that needs to be rotated, doesn't it? Where's your special tool gone? And you could rotate that ring, the dog ring, with your screwdriver.
Well, it's not actually at that just yet.
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay.
No.
Well, it's okay. So it's just it's trying to go.
Oh, I see. It's not going in the bearing.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly. There we go.
You got it.
It's going to go into the
Right,
bearing.
so we're now doing the dogs, right?
Ep.2 now gearbox.
Oh, hang on. You can do that. Go on.
There you go.
Nice.
Bloody beautiful.
So you've got to lift this collar, otherwise you've got mechanical lock, right? You've got trying to get two gears at once, which doesn't work in a gearbox. Okay.
Gentle persuasion from a screwdriver.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there was no real conflict. It was just super tight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I bet the guy that designed it didn't realise how tight that was going to be. It was like, oh, yeah.
Because a $10,000 jig that goes to.
Yeah, maybe we should have given them a little bit more room. Right. Oh, you want to have a look at it?
Just get these in the right place so they can go whichever way, you see. And it goes in.
Yeah.
Or,
Hang on.
you see? Dog at the front.
Yes.
It's got to be dogs at the back, you see?
Yes, it has to be in the right place.
Yeah. I reckon.
Oh, I like this.
It goes that way.
You know it goes that way, Craig.
Put the mark on there.
Are you sure? Do you want to take the manual?
No.
I like your confidence.
But if I'm wrong,
We've got 3 reverse gears and 1 forwards. What happened there?
I don't know. It's done in Andy's workshop.
Yeah.
Try and think. Oh, this is a trial run at the moment.
It's a trial run. Okay. Okay. Ignore this bit, viewers. Andy will edit this bit out probably.
This is weird. 1, 2, 3. I need a box stand on.
Sorry, mate. My
There you go. In
she's in. You reckon
In
that's
theory,
it?
that should be right.
So, what was the determining factor to know that this shaft was the correct orientation as opposed to
I
that
can
way?
see the wear on it. So down inside this hole here, there's another
So
like
witness
marking.
marks. Witness marks. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I might just show.
Still could be wrong.
It could be. I think the prudence.
And if it is, I did it on purpose, just for you to check the manual.
Let's check the manual. Good man.
Aye.
Now, we haven't been looking at the manual for a while, have we? We are terrible for that.
How's it even go?
Okay, so we're going to zoom down. This is still disassembly and inspection, and then there'll be a reassembly further down. Don't need that. You might need that though, viewers. So I'll go slow.
Oh, that's the differential.
Bearing inspections.
Let's go into the front diff.
That's still the gearbox. Transmission assembly. Okay. Obviously there's some backlash to do. This is what they call the snorkel, isn't it? That bit, which is a bit weird, but anyway, we're not doing that today. My snorkels are when you're going through rivers, right? To stop the water going in your engine. Okay.
Done all that.
So done all that. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Don't need to put the bolts back in because we didn't take them out. Scrolling down. We want to get to the gear selectors, don't we, really?
There we go.
There we are. Right, so we've done all of that.
There it is.
Okay, so this is... We didn't take it apart, so there's no way it can be assembled incorrectly as regards the shaft itself. So this is what we want to have a look at. This shaft has only got 2 selectors on it.
Yeah, doesn't show the actual...
Ours has got 3, right?
Yes. But it doesn't do anything.
What do you mean it doesn't do anything? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you're right. There's this weird thing here that follows follows the middle groove in the selector drum. But there's actually nothing on it, is there? So yeah, I don't know. So
They
what?
probably made an extra groove by mistake. Oh, we'll put that on there.
Oh, maybe. And you see, normally in a gearbox, from the limited knowledge that I have, is normally they make the size of the selector fork different diameters, so you
Yes.
physically can't fit them in the wrong place.
Not Polaris.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that actually does look. That really does look the same, doesn't it?
it is.
Well done, Polaris. Fantastic. Okay, but you're confident that that's the right way around.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't know. I'm a bit dubious about that pin on the back of that selector there. Look, it seems to be hanging out of the drum. It's not quite at the right angle. See there? Look. I'd have thought it'd be more perpendicular to the groove as opposed
Well,
to.
actually, I could be wrong because look, it's got the same mark in there. That's why I was looking at the mark on the.
You see, it's all falling apart now, isn't it? Literally. Let me have another look at the manual and see if there's any telltales to show us which way around it goes. Because I don't know. Okay, so we've...
Towards the output shaft.
Yeah, input shaft. This is input, right? This has to be input because the output is your your diff basically.
That's the one that goes to your clutch.
Yeah, so we've got a pin there and a pin there. Yes, goes to the clutch, so or comes from the clutch. So your input to the gearbox is this shaft here. And that's a pin. So the pin is towards the input shaft, pin towards the input shaft. If it was upside down, the pins would be towards your crown wheel.
So the way I got it was right.
Let's go and check. So there you go, look. There's the pin on the bottom selector fork. Well, ignore the middle one. And the pin at the top selector fork. And they're both to the left-hand side towards the input shaft, which is the shaft on the left. All right, Craig. You're a legend, mate. You got it right. But I'll tell you what, it's good to check. Okay, let's get that drum back in. I think you're there, aren't you?
Looks like shit, eh?
It does. I just.
But if you had on the outside, it wouldn't even touch.
Oh, it will be nowhere near. So it has to be right.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's better. That's a lot better.
Beautiful.
There we go. So it
Blind
wasn't.
man would love to see that. I know that's an old one, but
So yeah. So it wasn't quite all the way down. Is that right?
no.
That was the drum that wasn't all the
There
way
you
down.
go. The whole thing just plopped into place.
Nice. Okay. Job's a carrot. Very good. It doesn't look, now that it's rotated round, like you say, it's gone across a bit. Everything looks a lot.
Yeah, well, it just sprung back to the spot where it's in now too, which made it sit a bit nicer. But
Yeah. So we should be in neutral, right? Yes. Can you stop that?
no, it's not neutral.
No, it's not in neutral.
No, neutral would probably be. Good look. Probably there, I imagine.
Yeah, well, that's come out of mesh now, hasn't it? So if I hold that. Try it again.
That's neutral.
Yes, there we go. Right.
But there's no dent to hold it there, so.
No. But that's the job of the quadrant, right?
That was telling you where to leave it though, remember? It said you put on high box or whatever.
Yeah. So we're in high at the moment.
It's just going to bounce into that position.
Cool. Looks good to me. Right, we'll give it a final brake clean around the seal area. This one's fine, but I've been touching all this lot, so we'll give it a clean. I'll get you some blue roll. Looks good. Okay, so this is going to be very stop-starty, unfortunately. I'll fix that bead for you.
Yeah, it's thick.
You can always paintbrush it. It's going to block up in a minute because there's a bit in there that's going to block the nozzle again. Hence why I've got the drill bits. Yep, drill bits. Push the bung back again.
Yeah, it'll come back. Yeah.
Every time. If you think that's too much, there is a paintbrush.
Just way too much, but yeah.
Well, you can paintbrush it, so you can paintbrush some back. Well, use your finger if you. I don't mind, mate. Whatever you want, whatever works for you. I'll just do a thinner bead from now on.
Yeah.
Some kind of bead would be good. Oh, I think we've got bunged up again. And I'm too cheap to buy any more until I've used this one up. Are you the same? Yes.
The one I got has got a trigger.
Oh, mate. Really?
And you can put it on really thin if you.
Thin will be good. This gets messy. I'm sure the viewers will have this problem because they'll go out and bought themselves some nice new sealant. What was that?
I reckon stop there because the oil will get mushed right around to there.
I like that. That wasn't too painful.
was saying to you earlier about this. They've got a nail mark on both sides of the plate, so it's a lot easier for the sealant to actually seal better.
Keys in, doesn't it? Yeah.
We'll go like this and get the excess and stick it somewhere else.
Yep, looks good to me.
This is quite thick.
Well, you're not putting it on. I just delivered it.
Oh. Yeah. Pass in the buck, eh?
Well, I mean, yeah. Why not?
I'll do the same. The thing wrong with this gearbox, you're the blame is in your workshop, you see, so.
Yeah, it's all gummed up. There's too much sealant.
It's quite a lot, but it's only Polaris.
Well, we can take it off on the inside edge. That's the bonus. Do that. Because there was a lot on the inside when I was cleaning my side up. Yeah.
What I like doing on my own dumb thing I do, I just normally go like this.
Oh yeah? Just to speckle it up.
Yep. Don't know why.
Everyone has their own little tricks, matey.
Look, it looks good.
It does. I could copy that on this side if you want. I'm quite capable of doing speckledy pattern.
Patent pending on this.
Well, I wouldn't dream of copying you, and putting my name on it, but yeah. Let you finish it off. That does get some more of that terrible amount of sealant off as well, doesn't it? So I don't think that's too bad.
No, that's all right.
As long as we've got enough around this area.
It's better than too much than not enough.
Well, yes. There's nothing worse.
It doesn't really do any damage once inside, because by the time you've done it, it's fully sealed by the time it all goes back together. Unless you're bloody quick like me. Yeah, anyway.
I'm not quick. I take my time. I do. But I have to get it right, you see, otherwise we'll get the keyboard warriors on us.
Aye.
I have to do it right, otherwise the keyboard warriors attack
Oh
me.
yeah, I can imagine.
Right, you clean your drill bit down. So before we button it up, are you absolutely sure we've got no spare bits? Other than the external ones. I think we're there, aren't we?
No, that's spot on. You know, nothing thin on there.
Are you going to sign me off on my training after this if we get this back together properly?
Yeah, we'll just have to adjust the time.
Yeah. You're too slow, Andy. I know I'm too slow. There you go.
Yeah.
That enough?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, said Fred. So we've got a dowel, 2 dowels to think about. That'll help us line it up. And that has to go over there, doesn't it? Right.
Oh,
I can't see the shaft, so if you want to steer your side.
There.
Ooh, I want to come further this way.
Hang on.
No, I think you're in the wrong hole. Is there 2 holes in there? That's the one. There we go.
No,
God, you're always going to...
Oh, him call me.
Oh, it would best not, hey. But we know exactly what you're going to say. You've got the magic hammer.
Yep.
So you need to just do tappy taps to bring it down.
Oh, that's right, because the bearing's out on this one, eh? Because they...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You carry on. I'm going to move the camera because we're going to be getting loads of earthquakes. Oh, we're way open on this side, aren't we?
Yeah. Shit here.
Way open. Did you just do it then, while I was moving the camera?
Andy.
Well, we're going to have to do it all over again, aren't we, Craig? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. Okay, so...
Once it got settled, bang, one bang, it just plopped down.
Yeah, it separated pretty easy as well. Once we've broken the seat.
It was slightly angled here, because it's bearing here.
Yes.
Once I hit it there, it just went pop, fell down.
That's the professional in you, Craig. Good job, mate. Okay.
Of course. Wasn't luck.
Of course it wasn't luck.
Fully experienced.
Right, ring of bolts. Let's get them buzzed up. I imagine there's a torque setting for these bolts. Shall I look it up?
If you want.
Such a professional.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either. I'm just looking at this drawing here. You see, looking at that drawing there, look, on the shift shaft, it looks like the lug on the top selector fork is further away towards the diff. the crown wheel. And this one is towards us, towards the input shaft. But they're both on the same side. Honestly, what's going on with these drawings? They've done the cover. Right, torque the bolts to spec. Okay, so what's the spec? Torque. Transmission case screws, 27 Newton meters. That's what I wanted to know.
Who?
20
foot-pounds, mate.
20. Oh, okay, 20 foot-pounds if you're in old school. I'll get you a torque wrench.
Where's that last bolt?
Okay. 27.
This is doing that, not talking it.
Yep. Right, that's near enough. He says. Right, torque wrench is set.
What's the bolt missing?
Yes, there was definitely 2 in there. So,
yeah, well,
so
I
we need to make sure that all the bolts are in the bottom. That's the top one. Pull that out. I can get to that dead easy later on.
I reckon
And there
those brackets were probably missing, eh?
Yeah, I'll stick that down there because I can't get to that very well once it's in. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, a little bit. There we go. We're banging on there now.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to torque it? I'll talk it. I feel like I'm doing very little
Well,
today.
you're good at talking, so you can do that, eh?
I do a lot of talking. To be fair. Right, you ready? Come on, little thing. You can do it. Ready? That's that one. If you were doing it properly, you'd torque them diagonal, wouldn't you? But hey, who's going to do that, really?
What do you call it? The keyboard warrior would say. When you say keyboard warrior, don't come work in my shop then.
I think they're a lot better at typing than they are at doing stuff. Anyway, it's all good. That's that one.
Yeah, some a little bit.
That one.
That will take a few turns, that one.
Ooh, look at all that sealant oozing. It's not bad actually. Look, well, there's not a lot coming out, is there, to be fair? I think you saved the day on that one. There we go. Any more?
Yeah, 2 more.
2 more.
They're about the same. Bit of gasket glue in there.
That felt a bit odd, did that one? Craig. Oh, there we go. Wow, that felt weird, did that? That one's fine. There we go. Okay?
It was alright, because I screwed it most of the way down by hand and then, yeah.
She's all good. Got you. Okay.
Beautiful.
Looks good to me.
That's because of that. Don't panic.
Not panicking. Seriously, I think you've got all the gasket on your side.
Yeah. We want to take this out. We want to assemble that in here. It's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, okay. So that just taps out, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Well, we'll find out, won't we, eh? You got it?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, we need now to look at quadrant assembly. Oh, there it was.
There it is.
Okay, so we'll scroll up. We've done that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Input shaft seal should be pressed in, done that. Rear output shields. We haven't done the seals yet. We want to check the gears first. We're going to be prudent. Thoroughly clean the shift shaft housing. Done that. Install the gear selector, 16 teeth, onto the shift drum shaft. Install the shift shaft assembly and selector gear, 11 teeth, into the bushing pocket on the left side. Align the timing marks, I like that, on the gears as shown. So there are 2 little dots or marks on what I would call a quadrant gear, and there's 1 mark on one of the teeth of the full gear, the right hand one. I don't think you can get it wrong because easy in it really. Okay, install the spacer and then the detent star onto the shift drum shaft. Be sure to install the detent star with the raised edge facing outwards and skip tooth
Is that what they call it?
aligned.
Skip
Tooth. I'm sure they make up these names, you know.
Yeah.
Right, Craig, do your magic.
Oh, there.
You're looking for the key spline, aren't you?
Yep.
Does it matter which way up that goes?
Yeah, because it's got the line on it for the
That's
line of
the
teeth
one.
up.
Oh, I know this. I'm just saying it because it's a good point to make in the video, you see. Or you can offset it so that they do a line. That's a smart trick, isn't it? So you're hoping that one...
Should go into there. So you got one going to go there.
Yes.
That one should go into there.
Yes, I would concur.
Concur. That floats anyway, so that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Take that ring. Don't want to take that ring out just yet.
So you're going to pop that in.
Yep. Needs a spring on there, of course.
Yep. So if we put the arm on there now, you'll be able to rotate that. And then we can align the marks so we know we're bang on. I'm pretty sure you're right, but it'd be good to get it lined up. So you want it to rotate.
I'm looking for the blank.
Oh yeah, the key. I call it a key spline. That's an English thing, I think. Or either I made it up when I was a teenager and just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Probably.
This was quite tight from memory.
Yes, we had to tap it off, didn't we?
Oh, well, you look at that.
Nice. Okay, so a bit of a close-up coming up. There you go. So you can see that the 3 dots are all aligned as per the service manual. God damn it. Awesome. So that should only fit in one way, shouldn't it? That's key spline as well?
Yes, and it must aim towards this here.
Yep.
At the moment.
So there's your key spline.
Which is...
Where's your key spline on this shaft?
Down there.
Down there.
Like there.
Well, it only goes in one place. Yes, the key spline's right at the back there, look. We're all fingers and thumbs at the moment. Let's show the people. Oh, there.
Yeah,
sorry.
there's 2.
There, look, right at the back.
Have a look at that.
There is only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one, which is around that side.
Where it goes. Falls in.
So you can't get it wrong. And in this case, Craig, we can't get it wrong.
Yeah. And spring.
Mr. Springy just pops in there, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Okay, that looks... It's actually very simple, isn't it? You can't really get it wrong, to be honest.
No.
No. All right, we need some more sealant, don't we?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. And then you can see just how difficult it was. Oh, it's not difficult at all, is it? Go on, block up. Go on, block up. Has it blocked? It's a pain.
There'll be enough.
You got enough?
I
Okay.
reckon.
All right, boss.
Maybe a little bit more, but...
Well, we can always get more.
Yeah.
We have a spring washer. We have a flat washer.
Beautiful.
We've got 2 bolts with brackets on. We've got 3 bolts plain. And we've got 1 nut. And that's it. That's all you get.
All right.
Do we need some grease?
No, it's only, yes, because it's got one. I think stops all leaking out is a couple of O-rings, which are still mint. But yeah.
And the O-rings are on the shafts, aren't they? So you want a bit of grease on there?
Down here further.
Yeah.
Yep.
Around the O-ring?
Well, I'll push it down as you slide down anyway. Yep.
And on this one? How's that?
Beautiful.
You like that? This is like masterclass of gearbox rebuilds, isn't it? It's not really. It isn't at all. But it's fun. We're having a good laugh. It's not often me and Craig get to work together like this, and I'm really pleased that you came down to give me a hand. Really pleased, mate.
Easy.
Look at that. Like a glove. Okay. Do you want magic hammer?
Yep.
You're going to give it a little tappy tap? Beautiful.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, so we've got some bits. So I think
we marked it.
I'll jump back to the... Yeah, you can put those on. They're pretty simple.
Okay.
We've got the two of the brackets where the yellow marks are.
Yep, that's right.
And the plain ones in the rest of them. I'll jump onto the manual and see what's going on for the viewers for this bit.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Right, all that's in. Let's scroll down. Oh, new page. Nice. It's always good to get to another page. Install the detent pole. We've done that. And again, you can't get it wrong because there's key splines on there. The spring's in. I'm going to overlook point 30, install new O-rings. You should do that. We haven't got them. A small amount of lithium grease. We've done that. And component contact surfaces prior to installing the cover. Right, so we're all good there. Everything's happy. Clean the transmission gears. Done that. Apply the sealant. Done that. Install the selector cover. Done that. Install the selector cover and align the transmission case dowel. Yes, we've done that. Those bolts, Craig, are 16 Newton meters, just for reference.
That's 4 pounds.
Oh, God.
On this? Has this got both?
No. 12 foot-pounds, but that's no use on that torque wrench. So 16 on that one. If we go back... Install the transmission drain plug. Oh, we could do that actually as well. We will do that. Remind me, we must do that before we put it back in. Install the bell crank onto the shift shaft. Note the key spline. Install the nut and torque to spec. Yes, they've failed to tell us, because that's just finished. That's where that selector goes, isn't it? The actual sensor.
Yeah.
So we're going to install that.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, close to there.
Whew. There you go. She's on.
Yep.
Nice.
In that way. Get in here.
Right, so all we've got left now is just the nut to go on there. So you have to find a socket for that, Craig. And the torque setting for that, I think was
14.
Is it 14? I forget now. Let's have a look. The last bit.
Torque setting.
Torque set. I know. But the people need to know the torque setting, because there'll be one viewer out there will want to know what the torque setting is. Which is up here, isn't it? 24 Newton meters, Craig. Can you read that from there? 24 Newton meters.
Yeah.
Nice. Cheers, matey. More tools for the bench. Right, so we need to check the gears. Nothing's happening.
No. That's park.
That's park. And then reverse is the next one. We haven't got a next one.
No, got to go back. That'll be.
That's reverse.
Yeah. Then neutral.
Neutral.
Yeah.
That should be
Low.
low. High. There we go. Happy with that? So we'll do it one more. So that position's high. Goes slower.
Low.
Anti-clockwise.
Neutral.
Neutral, not moving at all.
Yeah. Reverse.
Reverse.
And park. And just lock up.
And that's park.
Beautiful.
Good job, mate.
We might know what we're doing.
Well, so we'll put it back in neutral for now.
Neutral there.
Neutral.
Because you're half between a gear before.
Yep. Okay, so you're happy to put the seals in?
Yep.
And then we're pretty much done. I've got to tighten that up.
I'm going to tighten that now.
Let's do that now, before we forget. Let's do the...
I either leave them out
yeah, I
or
know.
do them up.
I only put it in because it was on that bench and I was getting fed up with dripping oil out. So this was ridiculously tight. I had to have a big power bar on it to undo it.
Oh, really?
Oh man, is that it? Double check, 19.
Yeah.
So when it falls out, it's not my fault. But Andy, you did it up.
It's on camera.
It must have been probably 60 Newton meters.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was that big long power bar. And it's on video. It went crack. Anyway, she's tight now. That's good.
And what about the other one? Did you tighten that one too?
Oh, I haven't filled it up yet, have I?
Ah,
Right.
checking.
Okay, do you want to do that seal? Sorry, if we pull this around a bit this way. Do you want to do that seal first? See, well, do these two first.
Do this one first. Worst thing, they have bug or chamfer on these.
Yeah, so getting it started is hard work, right?
And yeah, so there's no chamfer on the shaft, so you're real careful and cut the seal. Dumb idea.
Yeah, it isn't it really? It doesn't lead it in very well. Okay. And these seals are ridiculously expensive, aren't they?
Yep. Want to cut that down there?
There is no need to make seals so bloody expensive. How's that? You'll be able to pull that out once it's on, won't you?
Hmm.
Do you want a bit more grease on the tape?
Yep.
How's that?
It will go a little bit crooked, but we'll just tap this side. Well, you got a bit of
You
smaller.
want a little tiny hammer, don't you?
Yep.
Really? Right, that's my smallest size hammer. It's funny, you know, when I watch it on the screen, it's out of sync.
Is
Is the audio, yeah.
Right, so I sort of...
Looks like you've done a good job with that so far.
Yeah, because I had problems this last time, so there you go.
Right.
I normally hit the...
Yeah, didn't need the socket after all.
Nah. Let's say you put a seal on when it's got an edge like that on it.
Good job, mate. The tape was the key, wasn't it? Just
Yes,
to protect
got-
the seal, and it actually went over that step so much easier as
Easy,
well.
eh?
Much easier. You just
That's what I
dropped,
do
just
last
dropped
time, I had a
on.
lot of problem with it doing that and
Yeah.
stuck the tape on and bang.
Little tricks.
I do that in a lot of internal seals. With a sharp edge, I always use tape.
Yeah. Well, with the I mean, how much was that seal?
I can't remember, but I mean, I think it's like $70 odd. I think these are like $114 or something stupid like that. Yeah, it was-
$114 for a
might be
seal.
for two, but no, they're really expensive. Yeah.
Honestly, people in America now are going to be laughing their heads off because they'll be a lot cheaper over there.
Yeah. Well, the exchange rate's 52 cents, isn't it?
It's crazy.
$1.
Isn't it? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy at the moment. Right. So we do this bottom one next, eh?
Yeah.
That's it. So we're just doing a quick repair, file down, because when I had to cut the chalices off the drive shaft bits, I nicked. Not that it matters; it doesn't affect the seal, but I nicked here, and there's a little sharp edge just on the inside, just in there, wasn't it? I think. We could maybe stick some tape over it, you know, Craig.
Yep.
Just to help. How does that feel? Has it gone?
Yeah.
Happy with that? More tools for the bench. Yes. Right, tape. You got the tape? Right, I've got my blade. Let's open the bag. So just for reference, the part number, I'll just do it audio, the part number is 3235052. Ooh, seal triple lip Viton 40 by 70 by 7. So you don't need to buy that from Polaris anymore. You've got the size on there, look, 40 by 70 by 7. Triple lip. Right, blade coming up.
Yeah, it's quite hard to get in there, but just cut across there.
Not your fingers. We should maybe have sprayed it with some brake cleaner first, actually. Yeah, on there. Might stick better.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try without.
Try without, you sure?
Yeah, yeah, with some grease.
Greasy grease coming up. There you go. Plenty of grease. Grease is good. It just dissolves into the oil, does it, eventually, anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. And you wouldn't put any grease on the outside. You want the bearing to the seal to basically
lock. A mark on here, eh?
Oh well, the guy, you know, there was a lot going on.
That's right.
Do you want to file that? That is quite a mark, actually. What have I got here? I'll get a round one, a half round. I'm not saying that I did that because I don't remember us going anywhere near that bit. But anyway.
No, you probably haven't because that's right on the web anyway.
Yeah.
It's probably
They call it draw filing when you go sideways of the file. I think it is.
Makes sense.
That might have been the crowbar, actually. You know when we were trying to pry it off in the video earlier on? Right, how's that feel?
Yeah, will do.
Bit better?
It's a rubber seal, so it's not quite as...
Ah, okay. Right, you want some more grease, don't you?
Yep.
Do you, want,
it's not a rubber grease. Oh, these are.
do you want grease on the outside?
Yep. Both the same.
Both the same part number, yeah, we checked earlier on.
They've got the steel around them. There we go.
I can turn shaft if you want.
Yeah, spin that now.
Turn it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It goes in easy now. Got another one's easy, just hit them with a hammer.
Just gently, innit? A little bit at a time. And it'll go in till it's flush with the casing, right?
Yeah.
So you'll hear the tap on the casing.
I need like a...
What would you like? We've got everything here, you know. We've got all the tools.
I think a punch. But got a big end on it.
Punch is further up. In one of them. Yeah, that one, I think.
Aha.
There you go.
It's not quite as big as I wanted, but...
I've got a big one. Hang on. Bear with me, caller. We'll go in the old snap-on toolbox. There'll be something in here. That do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
You just want to seat it down, don't you?
Yeah. This part's going on quite easy now.
You almost want like a flat metal plate, don't you? A bit of flat plate to tap to spread the load.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you reckon? Feels pretty smooth.
Yep. Beautiful.
Look at that. What a pro. Give it a twizzle.
Yeah, that's all good.
Right, we've got one more to go, haven't we? We're nearly there, Craig. We're nearly there.
Yeah.
Your beer o'clock shortly. Right, I think this side survived with no injuries. Ooh.
Pretty good.
There's a little mark under there, but I don't think that was for me because it's too far round for the crowbar to do it. But if you feel that, there's a lip under there, look. That's going to improve getting the seal in, isn't it?
I've done something before like that, but I won't show it on camera.
You've gone tap, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to file it, or are you going to give that a go as it is?
We'll turn in a second. Let's put a bit of grease on here anyway.
Yeah.
Just started. Yeah.
What was that? Bit of dead animal somewhere.
Yeah.
That's another thing we're working on farm machines, isn't it? Everything's covered in shit, literally.
Yep.
Especially the quad bikes, they're terrible for it.
So, done it. Works well.
I can turn the camera off. It's fine. If you want to give it a little
Yep.
tap. Okay, camera's going off. Sorry, people. That didn't work. Not this time.
That's from pre-assembly from before, or removal from before.
Yeah, I'm not putting my name on that one. I haven't.
Nah, that's some other dodgy
Here you go. You
shop.
can do this one.
That's probably in the way a little bit more.
Okay, hang on then. We can bring the viewers around this side. Oh, there we are. Look. Oh, you're doing that. I'd have gone, yeah, straight in. You know what would be perfect for this? Little Dremel.
Yes.
I have one of them.
Maybe? What are you pissing around for foil?
Do you want to use a Dremel?
Yeah.
Right, let's get geared up with the Dremel. I like Dremels.
22 marks.
So if you need any dentist work, just come and see me, okay? Right, check that.
Yeah, I was going to say. Feels pretty good. A little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. I reckon.
That'll do.
Yep.
You sure? Bit more?
That feels pretty good.
Okay. Vroom! I always do it the wrong way. Always, without fail.
There we go.
Do you want me to... I've got a spare hand.
Oh, see, this buddy. No.
Oh, has the lip popped up?
There you go.
You got it?
Yep. That's not in bloody gear now, is it?
Oh, it can be.
Yep. Still in gear.
Try that.
Yeah, I think that got the bugger.
Yeah.
Let's just have another spin on that.
That's the trick, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Just every now and again, give it a spin to help
Yep.
walk the seal down.
Perfect.
I always do that as well. Even though you know it's in, I always go around and tap, 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 tap. I think for the satisfaction of doing it, you know?
Yep. Oh, did you put it back in neutral?
No.
Oh. It's sitting
Or
on
did
the
it?
wood
Or
might
did
have
it
done it.
maybe knocked it?
Yeah.
There you go.
See how close to the edge it is.
Mm. Does run close to the edge, doesn't it?
Hey?
It does run close to the edge. It could go in. Hang on. Where's your hammer? It could go in. I know you're going to hate me for this. It could go in a little bit further on this side.
A little bit more there. Well, here's my punch. See, like you can just see a lip there. Yeah, it didn't take much of the last part, eh?
Do you want a bit more around here?
Just there.
I think there, yeah.
Yep. Ooh. Going a bit far there now. There. Go opposite there, a little bit there.
You don't overcook it, do you?
No.
That's well under there.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't do any more there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That certainly sits on it better, doesn't it? It's a bit further in now, maybe another mil. Cool, yeah?
Beautiful.
Good job. And we nearly forgot the handbrake disc. There we go.
Loctite?
Yes, we can thread lock that. Okay, we will use some Forge K120. Nice. Good flavour, actually. You ready? Less is more. Oh, up a bit, Craig. People need to see what's going on. There we go.
Yeah.
Up a bit.
A lot of people put too much
up
on.
a bit, up a bit. There we are.
Yep.
Happy with that? A little slug. Now, we don't have a torque setting for this. So we'll have to use Craig Ugga Duggers. Do you get the right socket as well?
Always.
God damn it. Happy?
Awesome.
Good man. Well done. High five.
Done.
Yay!
Easy. One Polaris gearbox. Done. Till next review.
So all I have to do now is put it back. Not today, by the way. I might have a day off tomorrow. Back in there. But saying that, I've got a brake pipe, haven't I, to come in. So you're gonna sort me a brake pipe out, are you?
Sorry?
You're
Brake pipe and 2 CVs.
Brake pipe, yeah. Well, full drive shafts. You gonna hit full drive shafts?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
What's left of it?
Well, what an interesting afternoon, Craig.
It was.
Really appreciate you coming down. If that's too high, sorry, mate. There we go.
Making me feel short, eh?
I'll just crouch down. How's that? Oh, there you go. No, you've been a big help. It's been great to have your knowledge to do that, and we've double checked it. Everything's good. And that's the gearbox rebuild. It's all back together, so it's back on me now to refit that into the vehicle correctly. And we've got to
pick it up Tuesday morning.
No, you won't. No, it's not going to happen. No, I want to edit the first video to be fair, get that out, because there's been a bit of a gap since the last video went out, and it's not like me. I made a pledge to my viewers to get videos out, on a regular basis. So, yeah. Anyway, the cap's too low. There we go. So hopefully you found this video interesting, helpful, and informative, and we covered all of the manual as regards the reassembly. Pretty sure we did. I think we did actually. Yeah, kept going back and looking at stuff. All the torque settings and things as well. So if you've got this job to do, then I'm pretty sure you'll find this video, instrumental. What I'll also do, because I've got a copy of that Polaris service manual, is I'll stick it in a Google Drive and I'll put you a link in the description so you can download that yourself. I'm sure Polaris won't mind. They want their vehicles to be reliable as well. Just don't say it came from me. Okay, crew, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then click on subscribe, ring the bell, and our friends at YouTube will notify you when any new videos go up. There'll be one more video in this series relating to the gearbox, which will be the installation. It won't be quite as long as this video, I promise, okay? And you've already seen me take the gearbox out, so it's basically just a reverse order of that. Now, if you want to support the channel, you can do that through Patron and become a patron. There's different tiers where you can sign up for that, either on a monthly basis, or you can do a one-off payment, or you can jump onto PayPal and use the email address just down the bottom of the screen right now, and you can send some hard cash that way. Those that have, thank you very much. Those that are about to do that, really appreciate it. Those that will in the future, again, very much appreciated. You can also share a video, if you like, on your social media platform, be it this video or one of the other 1,000 odd videos on the channel, and that helps to get a few more viewers through the channel as well. We're very, very close to the 100,000 subscriber mark.
Sweet.
It's pretty good. I'm going to get my plaque, I reckon, this year. That's my goal, to get the plaque before Christmas, and then we'll get it up in the workshop. And it'll have taken me 10 years. That's a lot of work, to be honest, a lot of work. Some people get to 100,000 subscribers in like the first couple of months.
They're probably better looking than you, though.
They're a lot better looking than I am, to be fair. Yes. If Holly was on every video,
yeah,
we'd be good to go, right? Good to, Tool Girl Hannah, she brought the subscribers in.
Yeah.
But hey, there wouldn't be technical videos like this, and I think it's the step-by-step technical rebuilds which really carry the value for the channel. Okay, crew, well, that's it from me.
That's it from me too.
All done, Craig. You can go home now.
Sweet.
All right, crew. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
See ya.
And we get the flip again.
Oh!